Ladies and gentlemen, we got a package in today. I've already taken it out of the box. It was obviously. It's from Nick Edward, Behind the Edge. The knife came by way of Satu Dave. It is a Chris Reeve 31 Sebenza, or Sebenza 31, and Magna Cut. We'll talk about that in a second. Thank you, Nick, for the patch. And thank you, Nick, for the stickers, D&K stickers. Big shout out to Don Farmer. We are going to do an HRC test on this knife. I'm going to give you my initial impressions of the knife. We'll try to keep it nice and short. But anyway, it feels a little lighter than the Nkosi, that's what I mean. If you've stuck around any time or been around, for any length of time, you probably know that I carry a Nkosi. It does have a modified Nsingo blade. This is a regular Nsingo blade. I do love the Nsingo blade. I absolutely love the Nsingo blade. How much do I like the Nsingo blade? I know it's not, the Nsingo blade, but it's kind of what I had in mind, like whenever I was making this knife, the Raptora. Not exactly. I didn't want to rip them off, just kind of, it's just a sheep's foot, right? But, got a little bit of belly. The Nsingo does have a little bit more belly. But, I crown the spine on these things too. That's how much I love the Chris Reeve and Nkosi, so I absolutely got some design cues from the Nsingo whenever I was designing the Raptora. Anyway, so it feels a little bit lighter. Let's check out those weights, man. So we got the 31 here. I'll go ahead and open up the Nkosi. So the 31 is 4.5 ounces. And the Nkosi is 4.6 ounces. That's not much. So it's just, I guess it's probably just, mine's probably got 0.1 ounces of dirt and grime in it. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's pretty much the same knife. Pretty much the same knife. Not exactly the same knife, but the thumb studs obviously are different. You only have this one thumb stud. I think they did that so you couldn't reverse flick it. It's like there's no reverse flick in this one, but I can reverse flick this one. I'm not sure why they did that, but I know I've heard if you change out the thumb stud that it voids the warranty. That's kind of disheartening and weird. But I do love Chris Reeve as a brand. I've never touched anything by the company that I just didn't fall in love with. I don't expect anything to be different about this knife right here. I imagine that I'll carry it and I'll love it. And that's what Dave wants. He's wanting me to carry it. He wants feedback on the Magna Cut versus the S45VN. He stands beside Chris Reeve's Magna Cut and the heat treat processes they use. And he feels like it's a big step up from the S45VN. And I actually happen to love their S45VN. I believe this was, 61, 62, something like that. But we're going to poke this one. We're going to poke the, with this permission. And it may end up mine. I don't know. One thing I like about the Nkosi versus the Sebenza is I like having both of those finger choils there. It's like one of the things that makes this model unique to the rest of the Chris Reeves models, which was it Sebenza 25, I believe, is what the Nkosi was based off of or renamed afterwards or something. I don't know. I think the 25 had 2 finger choils as well. But one great advantage you have on the 31 is that you have way better access to the lock bar. Like, it's not that you don't have enough access to the lock bar on the Nkosi, you do, but you have better access to the lock bar on the 31. The action feels identical, and yeah, man, I don't see anything, that I'm not gonna like about this knife. You get a little bit more length there on this Nsingo blade because this one has been modified. Like somebody's cut this down and changed the shape of it to more of a Warren Cliffy type of shape. or like a reverse tanto or whatever you want to call it. I do. I like it. Whoever did that, I appreciate it. I like it. It's different. But anyway, I don't know enough about it to like tell you, yeses and nos and pros and cons and all that stuff. We're just going to get to it, man. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. Let's go ahead and poke this thing and see what the HRC is. Let's check the Rockwell. Courtney, you want to take a stab at it?
64.
64. She's in the other room. I don't know if you guys heard her or not, but we're looking for a 63 on this calibration block. Give it a second. Let me see if I can adjust the slide a little bit. Is that better? I don't think. God. Okay. I don't know. We're at 63. Okay, good deal. So this is CRK MagnaCut. Let's see if we can get back here. Oh, nice. We don't have to worry about the thumb stud. I guess that's a benefit of not having a thumb stud. Makes poking the knives easier. I mean, it has a thumb stud, it just has a thumb stud on one side. 64, I'm going to go with 61. Just to let you know. Whew. 63, Courtney. All right, Courtney wins. Courtney always wins. Well, guys, that is it, man. That's what I got for you. So you guys have a good one. We'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks, Dave.